Welcome to the Ronald McDonald house. Come with me for a tour. On this wall is a great opportunity for us to recognize some of our most amazing donors. I hope to see your name over here someday if it's not there already. It takes over 3,000 volunteers to make our house a home, and this wall recognizes all of those remarkable volunteers who spend hours to help serve our families. Keep coming with me. At our front desk is Diane. Diane serves every single Tuesday for us, and we're honored to have her support. And Diane, you've been doing this for how long?
For 10 years.
10 years. Without Diane, we would not have our house in such good care.
We have wonderful volunteers. We're truly blessed.
And she is one of them. Keep coming. Because when you get a room at our home, you can stay as long as you need to until your child is discharged. So we have a place for families to receive their mail. We also have an opportunity, since you may not have time to go out on your own and pick up toothbrushes and toothpaste, you have opportunities to pull something from our pantry here every single day. And in our families' rooms, they have a TV and a DVD player. So we have movies that families can check out at any time. So if you ever get tired of watching Free Willy, you know you can always donate him to the Ronald McDonald house. So now you're actually entering our house, and this is our large kitchen. We do two things in this kitchen. We're now serving breakfast to our families 365 days a year, thanks to the amazing volunteers once again. So we have two volunteers who are just finishing up breakfast. And we also have a program called the Visiting Chef Program. So we try to provide a hot meal every single night to our families. Can you imagine what it feels like to sit at a child's bedside and to come home to a home where someone cares so deeply that they're cooking a meal and you have never met them? It's a very humbling experience. So I'd like to ask each one of you, if you'd ever like to become a visiting chef, please give us a call. You can cook a meal, and if you don't like to cook, you can actually have the meal ordered in and look like you cooked. We won't even tell anyone your secret. So keep following me. This is our living area. We have a beautiful bear that a lot of children hug on. Once again, it helps make our house a home. It makes you feel like when you come home, you can relax, put your feet up. There's a reading area. We have a beautiful fireplace when it's cooler. Right now it's not very cool. And we also have a spectacular atrium. And when it's a little bit cooler out there, our families will go out, they can have a snack, they can just decompress. We have a fountain. It's very soothing and very nurturing. Because the number one reason why a family comes to our Ronald McDonald house is because they have a child who's been born prematurely. We actually have a pumping room. And that's really important with preemie babies, to have that breast milk for their moms. So there's a room, the two breast pumps have been donated by the University of Florida, and we have a refrigerator in each one of our families' rooms so those moms can keep that breast milk with them. Now, come to see the really exciting thing of the house. Many of our families are still trying to work while they're here, and so we have two computers, we have a printer, some beanbag chairs, wonderful stuffed animals, a great opportunity to just kick back, try to get some work done. And while moms and dads and grandparents and aunts and uncles are trying to work, children can come into our playroom. And they can sign out the Wii, they can play with any of the toys just like they would be at their own home. We also have lots of books, and children can sign out a book and take that home with them at the end of their stay. And then we have a beautiful patio. And outside, especially when it's cooler, you will see children playing on this brand new playground. In fact, we're dedicating that tonight. What most people don't recognize or realize is that being a home away from home for families who have a seriously ill child, the person who really falls through the cracks are the siblings. So we are that safety net. And the siblings of the seriously ill child really enjoy playing on the playground. They love coming in and playing in the playroom. They love having cookies that are baked by our Sweets and Treats families. And that's another opportunity to get involved. So we have, twice a day, groups come in and will bake cookies or brownies or something that once again helps make our house smell like a home. Now I'll tell you a little secret. Those brownies and cookies don't have to be your grandmother's recipe. Do you know that slice and bake cookies smell just as good as cookies that are your grandmother's recipe? So don't overthink things, just have fun and come bake and make our house smell like a home. So let me show you some of the rooms. We are at capacity 365 days a year, and that's because of the amazing doctors at UF Health Shands Children's Hospital. Families come from all over the world and all over our state to be seen by doctors who are really helping to care and cure the children whose families come here. So in our 31-bedroom house, we have 3 short-term rooms, and those rooms are for families who are staying between 3 and 5 days, and the rest of the rooms are, once again, for families who will stay indefinitely. In our 35 years of being here in Gainesville, the longest family that has stayed with us is 18 months. Can you imagine leaving your family, leaving that support system no matter where you are, and to come here to Gainesville, Florida, to sit by your child's bedside and hope and pray that there will become a cure, there'll be a remedy for whatever that is with your child. So our families are, we are that safety net for our families. Keep coming back. I'm going to show you that second kitchen where you can bake the sweets and treats. Each one of these, we're actually entering the living area, so each one of these rooms house our families. Once again, a 31-bedroom house, we have 83 beds, because the key is to keep families close. So mom and dad might come with a couple of the children, maybe mom and dad come, and aunt and uncle might come at the same time, maybe it's mom and dad and grandparents, but we are here for the complete family. We have lots of fun, colorful things on the walls. Groups will come in also and share their creativity, and we put those creative, hopeful, beautiful pieces of artwork on our families' doors. Some families will take those over to the hospital for the child. At the end of their stay, they always are allowed to take them home. And this kitchen is where we do our Sweets and Treats program. I bet you're wondering why there aren't a whole lot of people in this house if I told you that the house is always at 100% occupancy. Well, this is now being taped when most of our families are at the hospital. And that's one of the requirements to stay at our Ronald McDonald house, is that first and foremost, your only requirement is to be with your child at the hospital. We will take care of everything else for you. We had a whole slew of Girl Scout cookies, and it looks like all those Girl Scout cookies were actually eaten now, which is really sweet. No pun intended. But back here is where we do the visiting chef program. Groups will come in and bake those cookies and brownies and help make our house smell like a home. We have a wonderful meeting room, so if you ever need a small space to come into a retreat, you are more than welcome to use our conference room. And then we have a place for our families to decompress in our TV room. And this is usually frequented by our families during sporting events. You'll see lots of families in here cheering for their favorite team. And just as in your home, we have 2 utility rooms. And we don't charge our families for any of the bleach or any of the detergent. So back here is one of 2 utility rooms. This particular utility room is only open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. The front utility room is open 24 hours a day, because many times after a family has been with their child in the hospital, they need to come home and wash their clothes. There may be some type of vomit or blood, and so we want to make sure we have these washers and dryers accessible to our families at all times. And this will conclude our tour, but this is such a peaceful space. And there are 4 rooms which are back here for our families. If for some reason a family would ever need 2 rooms, this would be the area that we would be able to couple those rooms together. And we do have an entire second floor, which is all families' rooms, but I won't bore you with all of that. So I appreciate the fact that you have taken time out of your busy day to take a tour of our Ronald McDonald house. If you ever want a one-on-one tour, I would love to provide that to you. Once again, my name is Sherry Houston, and I have the honor of being the executive director at the Ronald McDonald House of North Central Florida.
Sherry, can you tell us a little bit about what donations through the University of Florida Campaign for Charities go towards in the house?
All donations help our families. We do not ask our families to make payments to stay in our house. And so when you are making donations directly to our Ronald McDonald House, you are keeping families close and opening up doors that our families don't have to worry about financial obligations. They can worry about staying at their child's bedside and help that child to heal.
Thank you.